her and make speech making this. For purposes, a plus management beyond that. It is a place where present and future leaders are met, and it is a place where better communicators are created, discovered. Third, and related to the table topics, I would like to reiterate that the ability to think and to speak quickly will enable speakers to be successful, and that's why table topic session is included in Toastmasters meetings. So the session provides the speaker with the opportunity to think and speak quickly in a way that is organized with minimum preparation. And my whole purpose here is to provide topics on diverse issues and pick a member and make an impromptu speech that contain introduction, body, and conclusion. And Mr. Timer, or Madam Timer, please show each speaker red at 1 minute and yellow at 45 seconds. Mr. Timer also Madam Timer also shows speakers, any speaker who stayed for less than 45 seconds on this podium red, so that I can have talk more. Having said this, let me pass to the first topic. There is a saying which goes like this. Someone's There is this saying which goes like this: behind every successful man, there is a woman. I personally believe that this is an old and outdated saying which mistreats and misrepresents women in general and women of the 21st century in particular. So what is your opinion regarding this saying, and what would you suggest if you are asked to redefine this? I'm sorry to pick unplanned speakers, but most of the targets are not around. So this will go to Toastmaster Naomi.
Wow, I do definitely believe that there's every woman behind a successful man. That doesn't
every woman?
Because the whole point of having a woman in every part of your life is they're better in advising you, supporting you, and actually go along with you in every step of the way, whether you have a very wrong road or even if you're not believing yourself, they're like a person that will tell you that you're doing right and that you're confident enough to go that road. You can take a look at your mother, live alone, like your girlfriend and stuff. Your mom is always there for you, whether you're weak, whether you're strong, whether you're perfect or not. So that is a better and perfect example to show you that in a successful road and a beautiful road, you have a woman at your side.
Thank you, Master Naomi. I would like to add some few things about this. First is that behind every man, there is a woman, as long as the man is married. Second, women, there are successful women by themselves, and women do not need to hide behind successful men. And third, if the saying is true, who knows, women are picking only successful men. So the second topic is about science and technology. This generation of ours is the age of technology in science. And scientists all across the world are toiling and struggling day in, day out to invent new things and to discover new things. And just yesterday, I hope you all in the chat, they have discovered two new elements of the periodic table. The first one is an element named woman. These scientists have also identified the physical properties, chemical properties, the precautionary measures that one needs to to take in their usage as well as their unique features. So I would only tell the physical properties, and the next speaker will come and tell us the other properties. So element name, woman, physical properties, generally round in four, boils at nothing, may freeze at any time, melts whenever treated properly, and very bitter if mishandled. Terus masker rumah.
I'd like the topic. I want to introduce by a person who's come here and take the comment. It is not chosen me, so I should say something about the topic. So I predicted name by woman. So they give us a physical property. So you ask me to give
Chemical properties, coincidence, and unique feature.
unique feature. Okay. That's very hard. Seriously.
Or they will be happiness.
I hate chemistry. Seriously.
That's cheating.
Yeah, I hate
You're
chemistry,
cheating.
so I don't want to say anything about it.
So I will say for me, not mine, but something which I know from chemical properties, very active, highly unstable, possesses strong affinity with gold, silver, able to absorb large amount of exotic food, usage, an extremely good catalyst for dispersion of waste, and probably the most income-producing agent ever known. However, highly explosive in inexperienced hands. The next topic, your little kid, how you suffering from abdominal pain in the mornings. You also notice that you are suffering from fever, crampings, and other physical pain the day your belly started bulging out. And he was questioning himself what's going on. But from his classes, he understands that there is this thing called pregnancy. He further got the idea that pregnancy is the result of sexual intercourse. After struggling for long with himself, he reached a point beyond which he cannot hold his question. And he said, Mommy, I have one more question with me. Would you mind if I ask? And you said, what is it, honey? What is it speaking? Please name it. Where he said, is pregnancy a sexually transmitted disease? What could your reaction to this be? And how could you tell the difference between the two? This is Amrad.
How many minutes do I have? How old is he?
5.
5, okay. I would probably tell him that he's going to have a new sister. And, wow, that's a very hard question. I'm never going to have babies. But the difference between pregnancy and a sexually transmitted disease is pregnancy is when mommy and daddy are so happy with what you've done. Good school, 10 out of 10, you eat your meal, you're not always dirty or careful, and then mommy and daddy decides to give you a gift after 9 months of your good attendance or of your good activities, and then after 9 months,
you'll have someone to take care of. So that's called pregnancy. And the sexually transmitted disease is, I'm sure when you're 25 and going up there, jumping in the clubs here and there, you'll know what it is.
And guess what the kid will say? Thank you.
Toastmaster Yordanos, this will be your last topic.
Come
I'm
on.
sorry.
I have two more parts. One is about an 11th name called man. If you miss that, you miss that. So the next topic is about dream. It is said that the best way to make your dream come true is to wake up. But sometimes we fantasize and even get stricken by an overwhelming desire to live the kind of life we could only dream. Let's say that you are in a deep sleep and dreaming something interesting and substantial, and you are enjoying it very much that you are afraid of waking up, but you wake up. If there is a chance for your dream to continue after you wake up, what kind of dream would you like to dream? And from where exactly do you want it to continue? This master you see.
Well, I had a dream. The Toastmaster, the table topic master of the day asked about women. Funny question about this new element called women. And I hoped you'd pick me, and he didn't. And then he asked another question. I hope you pick me, and he didn't. A third question. That was interesting. Pick me, he didn't. Then I wake up and he asked me a question that I cannot even answer. I love dreaming. I love sleeping. Sleeping is my second favorite thing in the world. So first thing is food. Third thing. Sleeping is nice. In the dreams, you actually get to control the elements of life. You want to fly, you're in the clouds. You want to eat, you have a big buffet. You want a successful Toastmaster session, everybody's clapping and going like, good job. But then you wake up and then you get to see that most of the things that you dreamt of may or may not be realized. That's a different question. But if I had to wake up from a dream and actually continue it, I think it would be the one where I am the superhero saving this third world country. I have all these bombs and I start saving them from terrorists. And it's very childish. I will stay a child for the rest of my life. Thank you.
And the second one is an element named man. Physical properties, solid at room temperature, but gets bent out of shape easily. Fairly dense and sometimes glass. Difficult to get pure samples. Due to strategic samples are unable to conduct electricity as young samples. So this question, Madam Krista.
Toastmaster Yordanos, thank you for completely disregarding the fact that I thought you have one more question and then making me answer the question. I don't like generalizations, and that description of the element called man is very generalized, so I don't feel comfortable to comment on it. But the whole men-women thing, I really don't feel comfortable commenting on that either. But somebody was being very, very sexist earlier And I wanted to point out that behind every great man there is a great woman, but that was in the 1960s where women could not do things like run for president, such as myself. So I would like to reaffirm that women can do anything, and so maybe in the next generation we'll be saying behind every great woman, there might be a great man.
So as the element for women, I will read the entire properties and other characteristics of this element called man. The chemical properties attempts to bond with every woman anytime, any chance it can get, becomes explosive when mixed with an element called child. Neutralizes by saturating with alcohol. Usage not known. Caution. In the absence of women, this element decomposes and begins to. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yordanos. As we've said over and over again today, it's, well, my birthday, but they told me that we couldn't celebrate that during the meeting. It was very sad. So, to celebrate our 3rd anniversary as the Jupiter Toastmasters Club, we have a surprise for our members and our guests. So, Toastmaster Meklit, could we see what you have for us in there? Who has a camera? It says there's always a reason to celebrate JTM. Let's invite our oldest president, literally, he's very old, and one of our youngest board members to cut the cake celebrating our anniversary. Toastmaster Meklit.